Over the years, many teachers have faced issues regarding pay with the economy and the necessities to provide living wage. As many teachers at different schools struggle with this, a group of teachers at Hendersonville High School have come together to discuss their views on this matter.
I started teaching in 2004, the fall of '04, and I was making $29,000 that year. And I am currently up to 61 or 62,000. So it has been a gradual increase, but I have 20 years, I'm on my 20th year of teaching, and I have a master's degree.
The amount of time and dedication teachers put into the job doesn't even compare to the pay.
What we do in a day, people don't realize that our job doesn't end at 3:15. We a lot of times are working at nights, on the weekends, and planning lessons takes a lot of time, more than people realize. Grading takes a lot of time. And so I would just say the time that we put into it, for one thing, is worth a lot more money.
Spare time isn't really an option for teachers, let alone the opportunities to make more money outside.
I've also thought about getting like a second job or something like that, some other source of income. But with our schedules, even though we do have a considerable amount of time off with summers and fall breaks and things like that, it's very difficult to find a second job or to do something else during that time because it is kind of sparse and spread out through the year, as opposed to working kind of a regular 9-to-5 job where your income does kind of match what your qualifications and your education is.
Research has said that other professional jobs are more likely to pay better than what teachers get.
I don't know if the kids know, but this was my second career. I was an accountant for, about 12 years before I went back to school to be a teacher. The hours were awful. I was working 80 to 100 hours a week being an accountant, but I was making double the pay. So sometimes I think about going back to that and what I would be making now.
Though some teachers consider how they could be making more in a different career, not all necessarily think of quitting, but have concerns on increasing the pay.
When you think about the level of education that teachers have and the demands placed on us, that the pay should be equitable to other professional jobs who have the same level of education and responsibilities that teachers have. And it's a lot, those things are, it's very high level.
Level of education can rely highly on pay, as most teachers agree.
I have a Bachelor of Arts. I don't have a master's degree yet. Not sure if I'll go back. If you get a master's degree, you get a pay bump. I think if you get further post graduate education, you can get another pay increase. Again, it's all public information. You can Google it. You can find out how much we're all paid.
Teachers at Hendersonville High School advise upcoming teachers about pay. Here's what they have to say.
I would definitely give them advice of keeping a skill set, maybe a second job for the first little bit, because it's hard to live, especially in Tennessee right now, Nashville, Hendersonville. Our cost of living is up.
Well, about the pay, I think I said before, like I would tell you to think long and hard about it, because there's so much money and there are so many perks in the business world and in other industries that I do feel that it is hard to tell someone, hey, be a teacher, you know, and struggle financially for your whole life. You know, that's a hard thing to say to somebody. But it is really rewarding in all the ways that money is not.
Next time you see a teacher, any teacher, thank them for what they do. Let's make them feel appreciated. Live from Hendersonville High School, Alexandra Tilma.